Yo. Welcome to the new show. We got a new show called Anime-Niacs, where we discuss anime and all dealing with anime, even comics, superheroes, all that shit. I'm gonna start y'all up. Y'all already know who I'm at. I'm Pooch Flair from Black and the Fixer. You already know I am. First base, we got Tazz over there, big Tazz over there. Second base, we got Jordan. Third base, we got Ashley over there. So Ashley, go ahead, bring us home. Let us know about yourself, who you are, why you like anime, what got you into it.
Oh, he already told you my name, Ashley. What got me into anime was Death Note. I watched Death Note on Netflix when I was a kid. Not a kid, like 17, 18-ish. And I got hooked. I watched it dub. I didn't know like that anime was Japanese at first. Whatever. And then I started watching sub anime and I never went back. Like now I'm a dub hater. There's a couple that I will watch, but I'm on that side of the fence. So that's what got me started. And the different ones, like over the years, shonen anime has just, I believe, taken the fuck off and become just so amazing to watch.
Okay. Go ahead, Jordan, running on the third base. What you got for us?
Yo, he already said my name, Jordan. Similar to Ash, I grew up watching anime, man. I've been watching anime since like I was a kid before I even knew it was anime. Watching Dragon Ball, Gundam, all that good shit, Pokemon. And basically, I've been hooked ever since. I did have one little moment that I did fall off, but then I came back around high school, and then that's when I got back into it. But ever since then, I've been hooked watching anime.
Okay. Go ahead, Tazz. Take it on over to second base, man. What you got?
You already know it's your boy Tazz. Been watching anime since I was a kid. Story a little bit like Jordan's, grew up watching Dragon Ball, Gundam, different kind of overs and whatnot. Didn't know it was anime, didn't know that was a thing. Just happened to run across it when we used to rent videos. Shit's not a thing any fucking more. Toonami was lit. Toonami was lit.
He showed his age just then.
I swear to God, I did.
That nigga was at Blockbuster, bro. Just like me.
But yeah, man. Had a little area where I fell off a little bit, then I came back. But yeah, fuck them dub ass niggas. We don't do that over here.
We don't do that dub ass shit around here.
Damn right.
See, I'm not gonna start right now, but I'm gonna let y'all carry on first.
I'm gonna hit this home run. Go ahead, bring us all home so we all get off these bases. You already know I'm Pooch Flair, like I said from before. Anime has been one of the biggest parts of my life, to be honest. Like, because of anime, that shit got me through a lot. A lot of normal people that don't watch anime don't really understand how big of an impact it can have on your life. But I started off watching this shit as a young kid. Like Jordan said, I fell off at one point, then I hopped back on it. But at the time, I didn't know this shit was anime. That shit was a fucking cartoon to me. That shit was just cartoons. I was watching every fucking week. Yeah, just cartoons. That was it. So I was like, like, fuck it. Then I found out, like Ashley said, it's Japanese and all that shit. I found out about, the mangas or manga, however you prefer to say it. I found out about all that. Then I started getting more and more into it. I started drawing all the characters. I started buying little cartoon books and draw them shits and all that shit. And I've just been in love with anime ever since then.
Real quick, are y'all manga readers?
Yeah,
I am.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm not all ball out.
Wait. Is that how we're gonna pronounce that? Manga? I hope
manga.
Can we agree on manga?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
Fair enough. I prefer to say manga because manga just.
It don't sound right.
It don't. Not at all.
And when I listen to them say it in anime, I still feel like they're saying manga.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, certain shit you say, like what they say, yeah, it sounds like, I'm saying it right. So fuck it. If they say it that way, I'm saying it right. So,
y'all know Genjutsu means reality. That's a random fuck. But every time I catch it now, because like I watch Naruto dub, so I just heard him, them say Genjutsu, whatever. But then like now that I watch sub anime, that's reality, and I was like, oh, that's wild as fuck.
Yeah, that shit crazy. I looked it up one time on accident. I was Googling that shit. I was like, damn, that makes a lot of sense because they changing reality. Oh, shit. So I was like,
coming again.
I was like, oh, the Japanese is smart, huh? Well, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna ask y'all, what's your favorite anime of all time? You can give a top 5. Jordan, go first.
All right, that's cool. So this is gonna be one that I'm gonna think is probably out of left field for a lot of people. But one of my favorite anime of all time is Erased. I don't know if you all have heard of it, but basically it's like an anime about this guy. He's in his upper 20s. Basically, he's going back through some time loop to save his little girl, his mom. It's just a really cool anime, basically. And I think if you're like a big fan of like stuff like Death Note and basically things that require you to like think a lot, I think it's a really good anime and a good intro anime. Another one I'm basically going to go off with. I've been hyping this up a lot, but Attack on Titan is like turning into one of my favorite anime of all time, I think.
You just like seeing like the other niggas. That's all that is. You just a fucking cannibal.
Nah,
Titan gives me nightmares.
It does give you nightmares, but it's worth it though. I mean, it's definitely worth it though. All the nightmares.
Nah, nigga. Nah, that shit get boring as fuck. Like I told you, season 3, I ain't tell y'all, but I told you that season 3, I fell off. That shit got boring as fuck. Well, nothing going on. Niggas are just being regular niggas. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody died in like 4 or 5 episodes, bro. Like, I don't want to watch this shit no more.
Oh, you're that guy.
You're that guy.
Yeah, you're that. That's the guy.
Oh no, for that anime, yeah, because I really don't care about the plot. Because as Jordan told me,
so you're that guy.
Well, see, that's the exact opposite of the type of nigga I am. I prefer watching anime for the plot. Yeah, I love plot.
I watch filler because I love plot. Like,
see, I won't go that far, but
I do.
I do love plot. But then
go ahead,
basically to bring it around, finishing the number 3rd one, I probably say it's Full Metal Alchemist. Brotherhood specifically, like remember the Brotherhood. But I really love the plot in Full Metal. I mean, it has really good characters. It wraps itself up well. I love the fights, the abilities that you see from all the characters, the themes that go along with it. Plus, the soundtrack is just really, really good as well. I think it's just one of those anime that you can put up in that like masterpiece level almost.
Definitely. That shit fire as fuck though. I fucked with Full Metal Brotherhood. Like I watched that one first before I even watched the regular joint. Cause you told me I ain't had to watch the regular joint first, so I just went on to that one and I learned everything I needed to know from that. And that shit was fire. I loved it. I love every part of that shit. Fire. What you got number 4?
See, number 4, that's when it gets a little harder. But if I go with number 4, I'm gonna go with Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho has basically been my favorite anime since I was a little kid, for nostalgia reasons. I won't go too deep into it because I want to bring it up a little bit later on. But Yu Yu Hakusho is just a classic to me, like just a classic. And finishing off with number 5, this is going to sound really basic to most, but Naruto is probably like that number 5 for me.
Ain't nothing wrong with Naruto, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Naruto, I feel like, gets a lot of hate for me personally, from a lot of people personally, but I feel like it's just one of those anime that's overall is like super quality for most of the part. You're gonna end up having a good time watching Naruto. I mean, obviously it's a lot of filler, but I mean, Naruto is just a really good anime, a feel-good anime, I think.
I don't like the flack that Naruto gets because I feel like if you respect it for what it is, you shouldn't give it any additional like hate. Like it came out in the fucking 90s, like. And you can't compare it to shit that's coming out now. It's not fair.
Shit, Naruto wasn't supposed to be. That shit was supposed to be some other shit before the nigga changed his mind at the last minute.
Yeah, that is some
like
true.
Demon, something that like he's supposed to be like the entity itself instead of being like a fox trapped inside of him or some shit like that.
Oh, so it's supposed to be about Kurama.
Pretty much, like he's supposed to be like the fucking. I forgot what it was, to be honest, but I looked it up and it wasn't supposed to be how it went. But I'm glad they changed it and went this direction.
Naruto is definitely in my top, and I will defend that shit till my grave.
Naruto has a lot of lore to it, like a lot of characters, a lot of lore to it. Like I said, it's not. I wouldn't say it's like some super deep, complex anime or something like that or some shit, but it is really deep because almost it's like a lot of characters that you actually care about. It's a lot of shows that I've watched and it has a lot of characters. But I mean, more than like 5 niggas, you do not care about them niggas.
And you care if you think about all the people you know in Naruto. That list is deep as shit. Like
Exactly.
all the characters are memorable. Like, you know what I mean? Like you care about them, and that's the reason for the fucking filler. I'm not gonna go down though.
No,
Okay.
exactly, and that's how I feel because I was seeing something about My Hero, and I'm gonna finish it off here. I was seeing something about My Hero Academia, and it was saying you can't name more than 10 of the niggas that are listed here. And I was thinking, I can't name 10 of the niggas listed there. Listen, if I think about Naruto, you can put up like
everybody on Naruto,
50.
Bro. Everybody they post on the Naruto post, you gonna know them, bro. That's
exactly.
It.
I don't even know their superhero names. Like in My Hero Academia, and I love My Hero Academia, and so I don't know if y'all watched the new season, but they like give you a little description every time they pop up on the screen of like what their quirk is and what their name. Until this fucking day, I still have to read it.
And I think it's hilarious because they're on season 5, and they're still doing this for every single character 5 seasons deep.
I still have to read it 5 seasons deep.
This is Tail Nigga. This is Invisible Girl. You know?
I'm not gonna hold y'all. That's what knocked it out of my top because I love My Hero Academia. I watch it like episode by episode, but it can't be a top because it's like we said.
Yeah,
it's still
any anime that has to constantly remind you about the characters, they already know that you're gonna forget the fucking characters. These quirks are stupid. You got a nigga that fucking peel balls off his head and just stick it to stuff. That's stupid. Nobody's gonna. You gonna remember it because it's stupid.
He made it into 1A hero class. Like how? No.
This is a good ass question out there. A whole hero out there. He just throwing sticky balls.
I feel like we gotta apologize to anybody who is a Super My Hero fan because we already started shitting on it.
Y'all already started shit, bro. We didn't even get to
no apologies for what I said, and we could argue about it. What's up?
Nigga, superpower be the fucking. If he blink twice, then he jump a little higher or some stupid shit like that. Like,
I mean, but some of them have some cool quirks though. Like you got the nigga who can literally brainwash people. That's funny.
Yeah, getting jutsu.
He's not in the hero class, but he just popped up in this this season. Like he whatever. But yeah, you should continue.
Nah, My Hero was fire when what's that nigga who was killing all the heroes? What's his name? And then like first season.
That's Stain.
Stain, bro. Stain.
Yeah, bro. That storyline was fire as hell because this nigga he was putting in work. He was really out there to do it.
You were like, oh, when a villain start talking, it's low key making sense. That was me with Stain.
Yeah. Hey, bro, it felt like watching like the Dark Knight Rises or some shit.
Yeah, like I see where you coming from, my G. This shit is hella popular. Like, I don't know if killing them necessarily is the answer, but shit, if they can't beat you, then they die, because that's his motto. Like
Stain had me rooting for him. He had me rooting for him a little bit. I was like, damn, bro, I kind of hope you get a little further into the story, because like this nigga kind of real, bro. And then
who's next?
Top 5.
Oh, me? So my number one anime, and I say it because I've watched it so many times, is Haikyuu, the volleyball anime.
Wow.
It is. I'm not gonna claim like it's the number one anime of all time. I'm going to say it is my number one anime, and y'all can't I can't attack that. So
that's true.
I never watched it. So I'm gonna peep it. I'm gonna peep at the anime y'all talking about. Y'all favorite.
People don't watch Haikyuu because there's nothing's happening. The niggas are just playing volleyball. Like it's not no supernatural. It's nothing going on. They don't even get into like their storylines outside of playing volleyball. They're just playing volleyball. But it teaches me some A1 life lessons. Teaches me about perseverance and whatnot. And them boys are funny. Like their interactions with each other be having me cackling. So that's why I watch it. I like comedy anime. It's my favorite. My number 2 would be Is It Wrong to Train a Girl in a Dungeon? That's another weird ass like.
Oh, I've been meaning to peep that. I like.
No, I haven't.
See it all the time. It's always at the.
It's about like they it's Greek gods. Like is they're like clan members of each Greek god, the humans, and like they fight the dungeons to make the house bigger and just like whatever. I don't know, but it's really funny. They call it a harem anime because it's a dude who doesn't know he get bitches, but he get bitches, and like all the bitches.
See, and I always see that, and I always scroll right past it when I'm on the Funimation app. I just go,
yes, yeah, bro. I'm like,
I fuck around and like I binge that season, and I was like fiending for the next season. I was like, okay, when is it coming? Like, when is it coming? So that's really cool. And because like they ended it on like where I wanted more. Like I wanted to know what happened next. And my 3 is Naruto. Naruto is high on my list because that was like Death Note was my starter anime. So now that I'm thinking about it, my starter anime was really Pokemon because I watched Pokemon as a kid, but that was one of those things where I did not know Pokemon was anime until very recently.
I feel like that's common for everybody though, everybody watch Pokemon, but they don't know. They don't know.
For me, like it was just a cartoon. So
also real quick. Big shout out to Pokemon too. That was also a very big part of my life. I'm not even gonna lie. Pokemon was different. Okay, so what did I say? Naruto. Naruto is like the first big ass anime I watched, like the first starter anime, because you got like Naruto, DBZ, One Piece, Yu, whatever. Naruto was my first, and till this day, majority of the characters are like my GOAT characters. I will rewatch it and be in a happy place. It's like my safe place. So Naruto's number 4 is damn y'all.
I think I expected you to say Death Note by now.
Oh, okay. I love Death Note, and I guess I could put it in my top, but if I'm being honest, I can't. Like it had me hooked. It had a great storyline. I fuck with it heavy, but I never watched it again. And what my top is do you get my interest more than once? Like that's a big thing for if I can consider you a favorite or not. If I haven't watched it more than once, I can't consider it a favorite. Like I've never had an interest to go back and rewatch Death Note.
Wow, that's crazy.
So I'm around that off the top 3 because if I start thinking about more, I can't.
That's crazy. What you got at number 5?
I don't have a number 4. I'm ending it at 3.
Oh dang! So what you got at number 5 for?
What did I just say?
Okay, so she got a top 3. Tazz, what's your top 5, man?
All right, so let's see. No order. Yu. I'm gonna go out left field on this one. Kuriko's Basketball. I like that one.
I love that.
I fuck with that.
I fuck with that one. I fuck with that hard. I watched it like 3 times. Let's see. Naruto. Got to put Naruto up there. Character development is crazy in that one. What's that? 3? Gundam Wing. I've watched that shit a lot. And that's probably one of the first anime that like hooks
all the new shit dealing with that shit. Like I fell off a Gundam Wing when I was probably about fucking 12, 13 years old.
Man. All right, so
niggas kept finding new ways to make the same robots, and I just got bored of that shit, bro.
I mean, yeah, that's the only thing about the Gundam universe, man. It's like how many ways you gonna make a fucking Gundam, man? It's like 1,000,001 variations, bro. But yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna throw. What's that for? I'm gonna throw another one in. I'm gonna throw another Gundam one in there because it's slept on. G Gundam. That's the black sheep of Gundam. That one is highly slept on.
See, myself, I'm not a big mecha anime fan, They're almost like always consistently boring.
Gundam and G Gundam were two of the ones that held my attention.
Like they got so many different, and it's not in different ways, different interests to like fucking like make a robot or something. Like the robot come out, he do the same shit the fucking last nigga did. It's always the same shit going over and over. So I'm like, man, I don't want to watch this shit no more, bro. The only thing is the fucking graphics got better.
Yeah,
storyline still the same. Fucking robots coming out still doing the same shit.
I will say I don't watch any new Gundam stuff, but I would say the thing that's kind of set G Gundam apart from all the other Gundams is them niggas was actually throwing hands. They wanted
throwing hands.
Them niggas was throwing hands.
The one with all the missile shit, that was actually fighting on that.
Nah, them niggas was fighting.
Niggas said, fuck the rocket. Nigga, where your hands at, B?
Exactly.
Yu Yu Hakusho was the original for hands rated E for everybody. He did not discriminate.
Nah, he ain't discriminate at all. Anybody catch that fade?
Anybody. I'm thinking about him screaming toddler bitch. Like
He said somebody's grandma or some shit like that.
oh. Yeah, there was a transgender motherfucker he fought and he was like, I don't care what you got underneath it. He said, like, get these hands. He'll go be me nice. Like, I don't know where that came from. Carry on, Tazz. What's your number 5?
Funny.
Was that 5? Yeah, I named 5. Okay, yeah, that's my 5.
5?
Oh, yeah.
It's on me now?
And then 5. All right.
It's on me, okay. No order. Dragon Ball Z. Naruto. Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
Brotherhood. Full Alchemist Brotherhood. That shit made it to my top 5 because, like Jordan said, that shit is a beautiful fucking anime. And Death Note. That's it.
Good list.
Dragon Ball Z is my number 1 because, like, that's what I grew up on. Like, that's my gateway to fucking anime. Like, it's like the.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, you know. So, like, I grew up on a lot of Dragon Ball Z shit. I had the toys. I used to get them from like McDonald's and Burger King, all that bullshit. You know how it was. Like, I had a fucking Silver Frieza and Silver Goku and all that shit. They couldn't move though. That was like that. They couldn't have.
Dragon Ball in general is like one of those like brands that have gotten bigger than just anime itself. Like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z are super popular.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was my first anime.
Still the most popular anime?
Huh?
Is it still the most popular anime or has it been surpassed?
I think it's still the most popular because it's Super. I think Super brought it back into the top joint.
Okay.
The Dragon Ball franchise is still like the top franchise of all this shit, I should say.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dragon Ball is just that was my life. But Naruto, I didn't get into Naruto until I was probably about 14, 15, and my nephew had the fucking Naruto game on GameCube. So I started playing that shit. He's whooped my ass in it. And I was like, who the fuck are these niggas? Like, what is this? Like, he had Zabuza, he slicing me with the sword and all that shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So then I went back and watched Naruto, and I got into it. I'm like, yo, this shit is dope. So my nephew actually put me on Naruto, to be completely honest. He was probably about 4 or 5 years old at the fucking time. He just playing games, and he put me on Naruto. Death Note is in the top 5 because that shit, I feel like Death Note was written from the end to the beginning. That shit was so well thought out that I felt like they really started at the end of the shit and just worked themselves back. That shit is just too well thought out.
That's not stress me the fuck out the whole time.
Yeah, like Death Note, like you really like watching that shit, you really just don't know. You can't even guess what the fuck is about to happen because there's just so many fucking twists and flips, and this nigga Light was that nigga. This nigga Light is that nigga, bro.
When I was watching Death Note, I'll be honest, after L died, I was not like really
after L died,
it really lost my attention.
The show fell off.
I feel like that was a perfect time for the show to end, though, I think personally.
They should have ended it well.
They should end it well. They should.
Yeah, when L died,
like that, why I can't be in my top? Like, you ain't do right.
I still put it in my top because the writing was still cool, but the fact that they brought on a second L kind of, it's like, we already seen this nigga. Like, we literally just got through seeing this nigga. You just gonna name him N now. Now his name is N. Like, fuck that. It's the same nigga. Like, fuck it. But I still enjoyed the writing for the most part, and I enjoyed how he died at the end. Okay, this nigga this nigga Light was going through that shit in that fucking warehouse. Like, this nigga was really going through it. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is about to happen to my nigga? Like, I was really like shocked at what was about to happen. But yeah, after L died, that shit kind of got weak. Hunter x Hunter is my top 5 because Hunter x Hunter is so different. I don't know how many of y'all watch Hunter.
Hunter is really different. It's a
different.
complex anime when it comes to the explanation of how it goes into detail of like almost everything in the show. Like it's hard just to make sure you understand what's going on. Like from the abilities or the P characters, everything.
I definitely didn't. So the Chimera Ant arc is usually like everybody's favorite, the one that they said like they love, they like, and it is where I stopped watching. I did not like the Chimera Ant arc. I don't know why.
Oh, you gotta keep watching. You gotta keep watching after that. It gets good again.
But see,
I started
the boring part. Yeah, that arc does have a weak part.
Like I made it to, you know, like when shit got real, and I would like it would, you know, when you like start watching
that's when it gets good again.
I didn't like it. That's why I stopped watching. Like so I know I don't like an anime when I don't watch the whole thing in one sitting. If I like pause it and start doing other shit on my phone and just like, you know, whatever, then I eventually stop watching because it's not.
I do that. Yeah, I do that too.
But on a side note, I thought it was my top 5.
Hunter started off right. Yo, I honestly, oh my god, Jujutsu Kaisen was honestly in my top 5. I just switched that shit out.
I started to put it in there too, man, but I took it out.
I only switched it out because it's not done yet. That's the only reason why I switched it up.
The manga is damn near done, and even though I don't read it or watch it or whatever, like read the mangas, my friends do, and I let them spoil it for me. So I'm gonna keep that motherfucker in my top 5.
Yeah,
Jujutsu Kaisen that's the show that got me back to reading the manga, man. Like I watched the first couple episodes and I was like, I gotta know what's coming on next. And like,
that's why when my homie started reading it, I was like, please tell me what the fuck happens, because I'm not gonna read it, but I want to know like what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's been a while since it's been
literally the only weak point with JJK is the unnecessary flashbacks during the fucking middle of battle. Sometimes, you know, you can save that shit to after the battle, but it's like every time somebody starts a real fight, it's 3 or 4 fucking flashbacks that happen in between that fight. That's my only issue with that.
I can see that.
Because personally, flashbacks of fucking demons and shit. Like, nigga, we don't care about you. You're a fucking cursed spirit. Why the fuck do we need to know about your past? Fuck you. Go to hell. Nigga, you're not even the main character. You about to die. You just popped up an episode ago, and then we got to learn about, no, nigga, just go to hell. You a spirit. We know you evil. You a demon. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck it. We know that story already. You got to ban it as a child.
Nobody said Demon Slayer.
I started.
I
started to, but
nobody's going to.
I gotta let that play.
Demon Slayer.
I gotta let that play a little bit.
Demon Slayer is more fire because of what goes on in the visual. The storyline is kind of weak.
Yeah,
watching
Demon Slayer is more eye candy. It's definitely more eye candy because like the animation is like super top notch quality.
Like the shit that happens has me like when I'm watching.
Watching Demon Slayer, you are amazed because it's like, oh shit, like this is what anime has come to. Like Demon Slayer has set like a new standard for how anime fights and whatever should be. Like, JJK did the same thing. But JJK's storyline is a lot stronger than Demon Slayer. That shit kind of weak to me. I'm not gonna lie. I just like watching them.
I like watching. Okay, I'll let you.
Hey Pooch, I do got a gripe though. I got one gripe. I got to be that guy.
Go ahead, go for it.
Dragon Ball Z, man. I got to be that guy.
Hey, Dragon Ball. I slander Dragon Ball Z too.
It's for me, man. It's just all right. I get it. I get it from when I was younger. I get it. I understand why it's popular. But can we get something new other than a stronger enemy comes along and then we find out it's a whole nother new power up form? We just rinsing and repeating at this point.
That's all
what Dragon Ball is now.
Dragon Ball now. Dragon Ball Z storyline is very weak. It's just stronger niggas popping up out the blue.
What's the storyline? Fighting.
Every few years, a stronger nigga pop up. That's the storyline. That's it. And
Goku just be wanting to fight niggas just because they strong. Like, oh, you look strong. Like, no, bitch, leave me alone.
But that's what the brand of Dragon Ball is, though, right now. Like I was saying earlier, Dragon Ball has gotten like bigger than just an anime. Like it's an actual a franchise now. So like, I don't think the fans of Dragon Ball expect anything different from that.
Yeah. Now, for like, I watch it to expect to hear Goku doing his thing. Like, I don't know. It's like the fucking voices have been the same voices all my life. Like, literally, that's the only anime that has to switch voices over seasons or whatever. I think Naruto might not have switched neither. But like most anime switch shit. Like Dragon Ball Z Kai, that shit, I don't like the voices and all that shit.
No, I don't
But
like that. I don't
yeah,
like that shit.
Goku, you know, Goku get his ass whooped, he gets stronger, you know, shit like that. I like to watch it because I grew up on it. When I first watched Dragon Ball Z, I didn't expect the storyline to repeat over and over and over again. So now,
I watched the movies.
You say you watch the movies?
Like, I'll go to the theater to watch Dragon Ball movies. I haven't watched the show, but I have watched a lot of the movies.
So you saw Broly?
I did.
Damn
Oh, so
right, Brawley gave them niggas good hands.
Great
Oh, as a matter of fact, this is about to lead into our next segment. Y'all favorite fucking anime fights. I'm gonna head and say it first. That new Broly movie, that Vegeta and Goku versus Broly. Oh, those are some of the best fights I've seen from a Dragon Ball.
That was an A1 fight. Like, edge of the seat. Like, oh my god.
Man, yeah.
When he blamed his, who did he blame? I only watched it once, so don't. But like when old boy blamed somebody and
Frieza killed his daddy, and then it was like, oh, like the fucking blast killed your pops, and then Broly went crazy.
Yeah, he lost his shit. I was like, you ain't shit for that.
I'm not gonna lie. Goku is my guy, but to hear his fucking pain yells when Broly was fucking Hulk smashing this nigga.
Broly was beating the entire shit out of him.
Yo, I was like, this nigga Goku sound like he done. Like he sound like he really might be done right now. We know he's not, but his voice made it like he was getting fucked up. Like,
you want to know what? You want to know when you knew it got bad? When Piccolo's like, "Look, I know I can't really help you with this one. So, what you want me to do?"
I got done for you, bro. Like,
Piccolo, like, bro, I'm not about to come up there. I'm not coming up there.
I hope you figure it out. Go ahead and merge.
Do something.
This nigga called Goku to tell him that he couldn't be backup. I'm like, shit. I wouldn't call that nigga.
I mean, he did give him
No, I can't help you out, bro.
What's that called? What they do?
I mean, he helped him with the fusion dance. Yeah, he helped him with that.
Frieza got his ass beat.
Because if they didn't do that, they wouldn't die.
No, Frieza got his ass beat for 2 hours.
That fusion dance takes 30 minutes after you fuck up to, replenish. Frieza got what for like an hour and 30 minutes, right? By
like 2 hours, bro. Like 2 hours.
Frieza got his ass kicked.
Like Frieza was getting stomped by Broly out that bitch. And I'm like, these niggas
he deserved
and getting their posture back. They just chilling, and Frieza's getting stomped by this nigga.
He deserved every piece of it, though, man. Listen how nonchalant he was like. Oh, Broly, they killed your dad. Nigga, what?
He deserved every bit of them hands.
I know. No, he said Ki blast killed your dad, but it was clearly a fucking like bullet hole in this nigga's heart.
There's a bullet hole in his chest, man. It was like a little beam hole in his eye, bro.
Like you can see that's just a beam, bro. Like Broly just too stupid to realize though. But it's cool. It's cool. They're gonna bring it back.
And it's a great fight scene. I'm gonna give you that one.
That's a fire fight. I love that fight. I watch it so much, like on YouTube, when people put it up and other people take it down. I'm like, fuck, man, it's not up here no more.
Okay. I'll go next. All right, so I ain't go too far back in the archives. But when Levi fucked up the Beast Titan, that was the most epic shit I've seen.
Definitely.
I've seen that clip. That was an A1.
Yes.
Levi fucked him up. Bad.
And he's so smooth. Like
he was right.
As a matter of fact, this is how we gonna do this. We each gonna bring up we don't have to name the top 5 right away for the anime fights. Bring up one Tazz like you just did, and then Jordan bring up one that actually we just keep going around, keep bringing up, because I got a couple fights I want to talk about.
That's cool.
So,
yeah, that right there was it was smooth. That was smooth.
How is
Levi?
Like why is Levi so much better than everybody else? Like, what happened?
Not to go into too much detail, but they do explain basically later on.
Yeah,
in the manga, why Levi is who he is. I feel like it's something that lots of people who are watching just got to keep up with watching, like you yourself.
Yeah, you'll get the explanation why he's so cold.
Okay,
I guess the reason why he and Mikasa are so cold.
Bro, like, you see everybody else training and doing all this shit, but this nigga like, nah.
Is that how you say her name? Because I've been saying Mikasa.
See, that's how. That depends on what you listen to. If you're listening to dub or sub, that's a conversation for a different day, though.
Nah, for a dub or sub, be different, nigga. Because fucking sub is Kakarato.
Oh, man.
Dub is Kakarot.
True.
Different.
This is true.
Niggas added up all his name.
Yeah, keep watching. You gotta watch Pooch, man. It explains a lot. It explains a lot.
I'm gonna try to get back, man. But nah, Levi was my guy. Like, he was fucking niggas up out there. I seen clips of him on YouTube and shit. I'm like, okay. If I do watch it, I only want to see Levi do his thing, because that nigga Aaron turned into a bitch in season 3. He was kind of crying from what I was hearing.
All right, you say that now. Wait until you see that character change that he goes under. You wait.
That is true.
I hope so. I hope they ain't go hard. I hope they did not go hard, my nigga, son.
Hey, Jordan, tell him he has no idea.
Bro, I hope they ain't go hard, man. Because he got real boring in season 3. Like, he was off, like, hoping all this positive shit. I'm like, no, nigga, you hear the right shit. Fuck it up.
Yeah, all right. Aaron sitting back like, hold my beer.
Bet. Yeah, I'm gonna have back on that shit, though. I'm gonna have back up on it. Jay, right. Jordan, what you got for fight scene that you fuss with?
This is again piggybacking off of Yu Hakusho, but Yusuke versus the younger Toguro brother is probably one of my favorite fights of all time due to the emotions behind it. I mean, it just felt like it was a lot going on between the storyline and everything that was happening between the two of them, between Genkai, Kuwabara, everything that happened in that fight. It was just really, it's a good fight, a good moment, especially for the outcome of the fight. I mean, personally, I think that was the moment that made me really realize that, like, I was like, I fuck with this. I really liked anime, not just, oh, this shit is cool. That was like the next level moment for me.
That whole Dark Tournament was cold, though. That whole Dark Tournament saga was just crazy.
Hey, I also got Yu Yu Hakusho up here that I was gonna put in the top 5 too. Cause did I put it in top 5? I got like a couple shit. I forgot.
I think you did put it in top 5.
I gotta switch this shit out. But yeah,
you didn't say it. I said it. I know that for a month.
I used to watch that shit as a kid. But yeah, you told me to go back and watch that shit, bro. What was it, like a few months ago?
Yeah, it was like either last year or early some point in time last year, I think.
Yeah. That shit was just fire. I'm like, yo, this is so well written that I can't believe I didn't stick with the storyline when I was younger.
Mine is Sasuke and Naruto versus I can't remember his name. It's
Momoshiki or some shit.
Yeah, something like that.
Whatever.
That was a fight scene that was like, because I know a lot of people don't fuck with Barto, but A, I do, and B, I love watching them as adults. I love watching them fight as adults. Mm-hmm. And so, like, watching them work together so seamlessly, like, it was like they could read each other's mind during that fight, and they was giving, like, I don't know. It's when I rewatch over and over again on, just YouTube or when it pops up on and I can never get enough of it.
They were damn near in sync when they were fighting them. And it's two versions of that fight. The movie version and the TV series version. Personally, I prefer the TV series version.
I do too.
The TV one is always better. Just like with the fucking Battle of Gods movie, Dragon Ball Z shit. The TV shit was way better than the movie. But yeah,
that fight heavy.
Sasuke and Naruto was like really like one person fighting in that fight. That was really in sync with everything. That shit was so fucking fire.
And the animation, like, watching it, oh my god.
Yeah, definitely. And it's crazy because one of my favorite fights also is a Naruto fight, but it's Naruto versus Jiraiya versus Pain is one of my favorite anime fights of all time. Because Jiraiya was my nigga, y'all. That was my dog.
Man, they killed the homie, man. That hurt right now.
That was a crazy moment.
That hurts.
That shit hurts. I still don't know. Jiraiya slander or jokes about his death shall fly around me. Like, I get mad. Don't play with me like that.
Man, like He man, oh my god! I really didn't expect Jiraiya to die. To be honest, I'm that nigga a lot.
At
Like,
all.
I thought he was like escape, get away. Like I thought he was like. I knew he was important. I knew he wasn't gonna be Pain, but I thought he was gonna get away or somebody was gonna save him or some shit. This nigga died.
I think it was important to show Jiraiya dying though, like for him to go through that. I think that was like basically to show who Pain is, you know, basically like that he was on another level from what Orochimaru and the rest of them were on in the part 1 of Naruto, basically.
Mm-hmm. And then he killed the nigga that trained him for a little bit.
Was like just next level. Like every time they did flashback to the Hidden Rain and like put together and realizing that Pain was 6 niggas, and then one of them was like the fucking husk of the leader of the. I was just like, wait, this is so much going on. Like
one body was one nigga, and then Conan was the other chick from the group, and the Pain was controlling the other fucking system. Man, that shit was just crazy. It was crazy as fuck. And then they killed Jiraiya. I was like, no, they crushed this nigga throat. When they crushed his throat, I'm like, oh my god, he ain't never gonna be able to talk again. And then they killed him. I was like, oh my god, he ain't never gonna be able to breathe again.
That's kind of what death is, Pooch.
Yeah, he wasn't able to breathe there again.
Wasn't even breathing or nothing, y'all.
Bro, I'm like, okay, I'm like, bro, he was writing a little message on a frog back. I'm like, okay, so like my guy or somebody could come in and save my nigga, somebody. And my boy was floating in the river with Godzilla spines on his back. I was like, god damn, my boy is done. He out of here. So that's a top fight scene for me because of we all know Jiraiya as being a fucking pervert, but he was a cool fucking pervert. That's not cool to say if we want on this podcast.
I just want to make it clear, Anime-Niacs is not endorsed pervertedness.
We do not pervert at all. But he was a cool one. He's way cooler than Master Roshi ever was. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of my top fights right there, man. Because rest in peace of my boy.
Okay. Shoot. What about Goku versus Jiren?
Oh yeah. Cool. Yes, nigga. That part when Jiren fucking like punched at the air and had like a beam come through, and Goku went from Super Saiyan Blue to normal fucking form. I was like, oh, he's scared. Like, that part was so epic. I'm like, oh, this nigga, like he ain't never hit him, and this nigga Goku just reverted back, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, this nigga real right. This nigga Jiren is about his shit, bro. He ain't fucking around.
Dude was stone cold face the whole time. That's crazy. Beat the shit out of Goku for the first half of that tournament.
He always be getting his ass beat in the first half, and then
all of a sudden, no, it's a new form, man. See, press repeat.
It's just bro, somebody should kill you, D, because like you just, I don't know. I'm not sure.
He got killed a couple times.
Well, you know what I mean.
Dragon Ball Z shit, they got the Dragon Balls, so they wish niggas back to life. So dying in Dragon Ball Z really don't mean a goddamn thing, to be honest.
Not a motherfucking thing. Death is not in Dragon Ball.
Like, anytime a nigga die in that show, like you can't even feel sad for him because you know they're gonna come back. Unless you your first time watching the show and you don't know nothing about it, then that's different. But like, if you already know what's going on, man, anybody dying, that shit don't mean shit with Dragon Ball Z. They just don't know this back. Now they got Dragon Balls that are even stronger than the regular Dragon Balls. So it's like, well, goddamn, bro, what the fuck is the point of watching the show? But I still love it though.
I'm just saying, man, death is like comedy in that shit. Oh man, that nigga died, bro. Man, don't worry about it, bro. The Dragon Balls be ready in about 3 months. That nigga be back. He good.
Exactly. Like it's like Yamcha, Chrome. It's the comedic relief characters that they don't mind killing off all the time.
That nigga Yamcha had the funniest death of all time by the Cyberman. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Hey, remember when they had a baseball tournament in Super, and Yamcha got fucked up playing baseball, and he was laying down in the and then, hey, yo, Gohan and Piccolo was like, yo, I think I've seen this before, some shit like that. It was like, and this nigga was laying exactly the way he had died.
Laying the exact same way, bro.
And them niggas like, yo, I think I've seen this before. Like, yo, this shit is hilarious, bro. They really just made fun of Yamcha like that. And Yamcha would fuck up anybody in the Naruto universe. That shit crazy.
That's bad.
That shit crazy. No. Who we got for the fight scenes next?
I think it's me. See, I was having a little hard time thinking about which was gonna be my next one. But jumping back to Hunter x Hunter, the Meruem fight with Netero was a really cool, interesting fight to me because Meruem is hyped up as some invincible tank basically throughout his whole.
Hold on. By the way, Ashley, that's Hunter x Hunter. You ain't finished it, so you ain't seen that far. But yeah, that's Hunter x Hunter he's talking about. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I hadn't watched it yet.
I know the ending for everything because I don't care about shit spoilers.
No. I just had to point out that you ain't watched the greatest one of the greatest fights of all time yet. So.
Oh, nice.
Fuck up with me.
Okay, so that's a fuck you, Pooch. So that's one on the counter. Okay,
there you go.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Hey, we got to go.
Countdown.
Oh
my God. We just say the same thing? Yes.
We got to do a fuck you, Pooch counter. Like that ass. Like people say that shit.
Sentiment beyond all sentiments. Fuck you, Pooch. Like.
That's two. All right.
Okay.
I'm calling
we could do it like DBZ Abridged with the Krillin kill counter shit up there. What is it called?
What's that Krillin own count?
Yeah, when he get owned. Yeah. This would be the Pooch Flair own count. Every time somebody say "fuck you, Pooch," that's it. I've been hearing that shit a lot lately. I'm like, damn. But yeah, hey, another top fight.
For
versus Estarossa, or whatever the fuck his name was.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you too clearly. What you said?
Escanor versus Estarossa, or whatever he was. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, 7.
Oh, okay, 7.
That was a really nice fight.
It wasn't a long fight, but this nigga Escanor was a fucking. He was a king out that bitch.
Hell yeah.
No offense to that fight and everything that happens in 7 Deadly Sins, but I've almost blocked out that whole anime from my mind because of how awful it dropped off to becoming like. I literally tried to forget it, you know.
That's valid, but you cannot like the first 2 seasons. Like you have to give them their merit.
Yeah. No, he's saying like after that, like they changed the anime.
You trying to block it out. You can't forget them first 2 seasons.
Yeah, you can't forget that. Yeah, you definitely can't forget that.
Yeah, like those. I mean, them fight scenes was quality.
That makes the pain even worse.
7 Deadly Sins was never like some great anime to me. It was always like enjoyable mid. Like always was enjoyable mid.
Enjoyable mid.
He says
and so like
just enough to get like, high, but not
exactly. So they had one little flaw, and then it's like, nah, this ain't hitting like nothing no more. Forget this.
Yo,
that's how I feel.
Yeah, you're right.
Gon versus P2.
That is a great fight.
Yeah.
It's an emotional fight too.
It's not even a great fight. It's not even a great fight. You can't even say that's a great fight, man. Gon owned this nigga P2 or this bitch P2, whatever the fuck P2 want to be. Mega P2, he a man. I don't know what the fuck P2 is. That wasn't a fight. Gon demolished this nigga.
He demolished every bit of him, but watching that shit was an A1 fight.
The moment, but yeah, it wasn't a good fight at all because P2 stood no chance.
Yeah.
And this nigga Gon lost his arm and was like, nigga, you can have it. I don't need it.
Because
that nigga said, you can have the arm.
Emotional fucking harm on my nigga Gon. So like, it's still like he turned up like that because of everything P2 put him through.
Yeah. So that's not the fight scene.
That's a good fight. So like,
the moment building up and the moment itself. Yeah. Fight scene was kind of perfect.
I don't know. I think that was a good fight scene. Watching him body him like that because we needed to see that. P2 been killing niggas this whole time mercilessly, and then Gon finally put the pause on that motherfucker.
P2 killed one nigga. P2 killed Kite. That's the only motherfucking P2 killed.
I think the reason that fight is so interesting to me is because like. That's a layer of Gon that you never saw in the entire anime. Like he was some very crucial type kid.
It's more of the moment than the fight, because the fight, like that shit was over in like 2 minutes, if that.
But that's when you gotta balance it out. Sometimes the moment
it matters.
Exactly. The
I'm
moment
not
sometimes
saying it don't matter, but as far as greatest fight scenes, that shit don't make it on nobody's top
You
10.
entitled to your opinion, but
It's not a real fight scene. Pichu couldn't fight back.
I don't give a
At least like the nigga fight back.
no.
Let's see. Let me see. Hold on. We can solve this right now. We can solve this.
My nigga like that, and then he would have been able to fight back.
Pichu stood Jimmy chance. That's the same thing as saying your favorite fight scene is Super Saiyan 2 Gohan killing fucking Cell Jr. That's the exact same thing.
That is not the same thing.
See, that's a little bit different though, because the moment's not the same there. That's not the same.
Nigga, I'm talking about the fight scene, not the moment, niggas. The fight scene. The actual
fight scene in the moment matters. The moment in the fight scene matters.
We said fight scenes. How good is the fight scene, not the fucking moment?
And that fight scene was good. What do you mean?
No, it wasn't. Pichu couldn't fight back. Pichu didn't even hit Gon except for that sneak attack.
I don't give a damn.
This nigga Gon hit Pichu fucking 2 times and Pichu died, and then this nigga blasted at him with his fucking broken arm.
It
30 minutes until Killua got there.
I just googled it. It shows up to the top.
Not good, nigga. Sakura versus the fucking Puppet Master is a better fight scene than that.
They actually have that. Let me see. Hold on.
It's on the list.
Gon and P2 is actually. I've looked at. It's on like 4 lists.
Oh, all right.
It's at number 6 on one list. And
So
number 8 on another one.
That shit is garbage.
It's at 5 on another one, and then it's at 7 on another one. So it is top 10 on like 4 websites.
Interesting.
That shit, bro. I'm talking about. You said the moment. I'm talking about actual fight scenes when niggas is
The
really.
fight scene is on the list. That's what
The fight scene on the list, bro. The fight scene's up there.
It is
on 4
the list.
websites. It's on the list.
You lose.
You do lose.
And that shit is garbage. That shit is not a real fight. I'm pretty sure they graded that shit exactly how y'all graded that shit off the fucking moment. Nothing in that fight that happened had y'all like, oh shit, this is cool as shit to watch.
Yes, it was because you were watching.
What happened in the fight? What happened in the fight that made you like, damn, this shit is like top tier?
When he knocked his shit out in 2 hits.
Was it the moment or was it the fight?
When he knocked his shit out in 2 hits, that had me like, so fuck you.
Damn.
Fuck you, Pooch.
So
Number 3.
Cause real fight.
Number 3. We out here. Would there be a 4th one?
What's the real fight?
The world may never know.
Nigga,
What's another one fight?
Nigga, Kakashi and Obito is better than fucking Pichu and Gon.
It is better than P2 and Gon, but that's still another fight scene. So
was that on the list? Was that on the list?
Yes, it was on the list. That was on the list as well. Yes.
Oh,
that's a way better fight. And none of us even brought that up.
I was actually gonna bring them one.
Them niggas was actually scrapping. That's a fight thing. That shit was flashing back from niggas being young to old.
That is on my list. Kakashi and Obito. I do love that fight scene. Kakashi's my favorite character of all time. So
I ain't gonna lie. I really enjoyed when Madara fucked up the whole fucking ninja clans too.
That is an A1 fight scene. Like he bodied up
a whole
fight scenes too. This
not
nigga
a platoon, not a squad, a battalion.
Like I've watched that fight so many times just to see this nigga fuck the whole fucking army up. I'm like, yo, like this nigga.
Alliance.
Like Naruto is one of the few shows besides JJK where a nigga from the past is a lot stronger than present niggas and shit. Like with JJK, you got Sukuna, he's from the past, so he's the strongest motherfucker, whatever. But with Naruto, you got like the first Hokage and Madara. Those are the strongest niggas from the past that pretty much nobody has.
Still the strongest.
Yeah,
remember when
the
second Hokage lifted his fucking finger and everybody almost lost their shit?
Yeah.
Hey. He was like, one finger.
Bro, calm down.
Yeah, that's the only thing about Naruto. Like everybody from the past is still stronger than everybody in the fucking present, except for Naruto.
Like, what was that? What was the name of that ninjutsu that brought everybody back?
The fucking
reanimation jutsu.
Yeah, that was bodying people. Like the reanimation jutsu just really showed how powerful.
And it's a bunch of dead niggas bodying people. It's like, yo, y'all ready to get stronger than the people from the past yet? Y'all even advanced. Nobody advanced.
They they invented the ninja. Like they, you know what I mean? Like
they invented that mess, man. You just heard what she said. The nigga raised 2 fingers and shook the whole building. His brother just looked at him and shook the whole.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about the writing of Naruto. Like nobody ever took the like.
And as soon as Big Brother gave him that look, he was like, "All right, brother, don't get the chakra all riled up. I put the fingers down. I'm done."
Like that's some powerful shit.
Chill.
But chill, bro. We ain't gotta do all this.
But so I know we talking about greatest fight scenes, but I am not impressed with Hashirama as much as like he is amped up to be. Like I guess when he came to like when the reanimation jutsu and he was there, I just wasn't as like.
Me neither, because he kind of got bodied a little bit when he came back. No. Everybody else is doing
like, they always say he beat Madara in every, like every fight. Like Madara always lost and whatever. And like, I mean, I can't. That's what they want to be true. So they want to be true. But in my opinion, Madara should have beat. Like if it wasn't a show that somebody was writing and it just based off powers alone, I think Madara is more powerful.
I just think it's the fact that they showed that Madara had more cold moments in the show. Hashirama really didn't have like a moment where he was like, "Oh shit!"
Man. Definitely, he didn't have the same type of spotlight on.
Yeah, he had the same type of spotlight.
Actually, like when he came back to life, this nigga he didn't really do too much.
He didn't do shit.
Madara came back to life and whooped the whole fucking army. First Hokage came back to life and could barely
maybe I just don't know. Maybe I just don't know. Like, I mean, I know he did, like, he has the wood jutsu and he created all these jutsus and like.
Yeah, but like, whatever, nigga. Where's it at now?
It pissed me off. Like, I'm not a fan of the first Hokage at all whatsoever. He's just he was fine as hell. And I know y'all don't care about that, but he was.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's crazy. That's crazy. We got to kick a person off the group already. We do not sexualize anime characters there.
We do. I do. Which I just fuck at him. Goddamn.
But yeah, Madara had like the most cold moments, like y'all said. First Hokage just was known as being the strongest nigga, but like I said, when he got brought back and we got the chance to see this nigga put in work, he didn't put in work like Madara did.
I was more excited for Tobirama than I was Hashirama.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, second Hokage was way more cold. Like he was more ruthless and everything. He was with the shits. He was like,
I think that's just based off personality and a few other things. Like
that too. But also, bro, we ain't seen no fucking personality from the second Hokage ever until that part.
Other than racism, that's another story. That's a completely different story.
I mean, is that a race? Is the Uchiha a race, or are they just a clan?
I mean, it's still a form of segregation. They had their own little area in the village.
Clanism.
Hey, they racist as fuck with them villages, bro.
They the same color. Shit.
Them niggas like, nah, your eyes don't look like mine, but you can't reside here, folks.
Just saying, it might have been a little segregation going on up in there.
Naruto, a game show. Like, oh, you from the hidden leave it? Like, gang, nigga, like, we about to fight.
Yeah, they all gangs. They all gangs. That's what that is.
They all gangs. It was just on, like, that type shit. Like, oh, you from
like,
the wrong
niggas be making missions like, yo, we about to hit up the Hidden Stone, be you in? They be
for
like,
what?
Right.
They freeze wrong, bitch. Like,
a sea mission? Oh, we just got to cap one little weak nigga. Nigga, we going to the Hidden Stone today. It's nothing.
I do want to get back real quick to the fight conversation because I had one thing that did pop up, and I don't have a specific fight, but I don't know if any of you all have seen Mob Psycho 100.
I have.
But Mob Psycho has some of the best fight scenes I've ever seen personally. It's created by the same person who made One Punch Man, and the animation in every single fight scene is like amazing. I guess it's an amazing show. If you just want to watch strictly for that.
The storyline just goofy as hell.
Likes fights. Some people watch anime like Dragon Ball niggas. Y'all like fights, so that is a good anime for people who don't give a shit about a storyline.
Hey Tazz, I can remove. Oh yeah, I can remove people. Let me remove that.
Oh, come on, man! No.
just testing out my power.
Come on, man.
Talking about something, y'all. She just gonna segregate us. Like she ain't the only motherfucker who ain't seen Dragon Ball out here.
And I'm gonna stand on it. I'm still talk my shit.
Nah, but
the fight scene is Nezuko and Tanjiro versus that Rui nigga, the one in the spider one.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great fight.
See-
The like when Nezuko unlocked her blood demon shit, bro. That was a good fight.
See,
Ham.
I'm gonna go on the other side of that, basically the same anime. Zenitsu versus the other spider. I can't think of his name off the top of my head,
I know who you're talking
but
about.
that was a really great moment for Demon Slayer too. But the thing with Demon Slayer fights is like they're never like really that much. It's just eye candy almost, basically. Like, oh wow, they're really doing this shit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
But I
a
feel
lot
like
of
the
new
one
anime like that.
with the Nezuko, whatever the roof, that was a good like both sides was getting their licks in. Like it was a good catalytic moment. Like, you know.
But still, like, it's like new anime is more for the visual than the storytelling. Because like you watch it, you be amazed, but then later on, it's like, yo, what the fuck were they even fighting for? Like, I don't even remember what the fuck was going on.
God of High School. I love that anime, but I still
God
don't know
of
what the fuck.
High School is fire, but it's too much bullshit going on in that.
And
It's too many characters. There's too much everything going
Every
on in that
episode,
show.
you're introduced to a new nigga.
Yeah,
like-
a brand new nigga, new ability, everything.
What the fuck happened? Yeah, but God of High School has some good fight scenes too.
Yeah, fire, but that shit crazy because, like, for one, these niggas won in high school for not one episode. Two, how the fuck they go from fighting in the tournament to fucking fighting for the universe? I just don't get it. It's like, how? Like, where these powers come from? This nigga was just kicking niggas in the tournament. Now he fucking kicking twin dragons and shit. Everybody.
Well, they explained where that shit came from, but I get what you're saying.
Not really. They did not explain how he could fucking kick blue dragons from his feet.
Yeah,
And I
they
just watched this shit not too long ago. They did not explain that shit
It
at
was
all.
like- It was just like new power.
This nigga didn't
New
get power until
power.
like episode 7 or 8. Like the whole time he was just kicking niggas and whooping niggas' asses. He was all invincible and shit. Then when he got to the fucking planet buster niggas, it's like, oh damn, now you can do this? How are you learning these moves? Where do you have the time to learn these moves?
You're talking about,
These
man.
niggas popping out special moves every other fight. It's like, how? Where? What?
He said there's downtime between episodes, man. You don't know his life.
Niggas doing all this shit off screen. Niggas doing all this shit off screen.
Put it all off screen, man. You ain't got to see the training montage, none of that, man. You ain't got to see that.
No, but not even the training mod. It's like niggas is introducing new moves like that very next fight. Like, bro, you just got healed during the show. Where the time? Nigga, your neck was broke. You just got your neck broke by this bitch when you stole her sword, but now you healed enough to do a fucking dragon kick out your fucking feet out the blue. Niggas wanted to shooting beams and shit. Yeah, he just came out that shit. He just came out the woodworks kicking dragons out the fucking
You're not wrong. Like God of High School became a super popular anime. I think, like we said, new anime is more for visuals. So like instant gratification. Like we just like to watch the fight scenes and.
Yeah, but I'm always gonna pick that shit apart. Like I said earlier, I like a good storyline, a good plot. Like I'm gonna enjoy it, but I'm gonna pick that shit apart.
People say the manga is a lot better than the anime. That the problem with the anime was they put like 50 chapters into one.
Yeah, they tried to downsize.
They said the same about Tower of God also. Both of those.
Yeah, I can get in a Tower of God. I watched like.
They're made by Crunchyroll, I think both of them.
Yeah.
I tried Tower of God. I couldn't get into it.
They're made by Mappa, aren't they?
I tried Tower of God. Like first episode, I probably made it 12 minutes in, and I gave.
You did better. You did better than me.
I probably it took me like 3 months.
Man. You know. Matter of fact, Pooch, since you want to talk about kicking people, Rock Lee versus Gara. That was a good ass fight.
Yes,
that was a great fight. That was a very great fight.
Nigga,
I think
still mad. Rock Lee lost that fight. I'm still mad about that.
Rock Lee should have waked out his legs. It was over.
Rock Lee should have won that fight. I felt like Rock Lee should have won that fight.
He should have. That I feel like that was like, what do they call it when like
he got saved by plot. He got saved by plot.
Yeah.
Plot armor.
Plot armor.
Like plot armor. Mm-hmm. Yeah. When they like he like at the end crushed him with his sand coffin. Like, bro, come on. You lost. Lay down. Like
this nigga Gara was way too slow to counter anything that Rock Lee was doing. First off, There's no way he should have been able. There's no way he should have won that.
Was like the most climatic scene I've ever when he did that shit, everyone's like, oh, that's a bitch. Like, what the fuck these weights gonna do? And it made that loud ass drop. I was like,
yo, like, Naruto's face when he dropped the weights was priceless.
Like, the weight drop is always a classic moment for anime. That's how you know niggas is getting real.
Right.
And Goku did that same shit.
Right, Dragon Ball.
Exactly.
Who was it? Who was the first that dropped their weights in Dragon Ball?
It was who was it?
It was it Goku in a tournament joint where he was fighting Tien?
Yes, yeah, that was it. That was it.
And he dropped his weights. I don't know if that episode came out before that Naruto episode, but either one, they probably paying homage to each other because they did the same as that shit. They just took off weights. He's got cold as fuck out there. Man, nigga, I walk around this bitch with ankle weights on all day. My knees be fucked up. Fuck. Fuck Dragon Ball.
But then also, if we talking about Rock Lee, we gotta talk Mike Guy versus Madara.
Yes, we gotta talk.
Hey,
that is a great fight. Also,
yeah, that was cold.
Mike Guy, oh my god, Mike Guy. Mike Guy's the only one that got Madara to show him some respect.
Bro, like that, you can
real fucking respect.
And Madara is. I love Mike Guy.
Kill me, you bastard! I was like,
oh, ye cold.
Oh.
For him to like admit that he almost got killed, I was like, yo, okay. Too bad Mike Guy can only do this shit once with your bitch ass. He my nigga though, but he a bumblebee when it comes to that special move shit. He got it one time and that's it.
Man, what else you want from him, man? He did it, especially his damn half his leg was burnt off. He couldn't do nothing else.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, if that fucking 8K didn't kill him, Mike Guy would be one of the coldest niggas in Naruto.
Hell yeah. The tight, like, that's kind of like how, in Naruto, where Naruto has the new power that kills him and Kurama. Well, it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Alert. But no, like, that's technique.
Super spoilers.
Sorry.
Super spoilers.
I sincerely apologize, y'all boys.
Nah, fuck that. This show is full of spoilers. People go watch this shit like, oh, I didn't even know Mike Guy almost killed Madara.
We really gotta like make me say that, like, spoiler alert. Motherfuckers in these groups be mad. You don't tell them it's a spoiler coming. They be hot.
Yeah, we on a fucking podcast talking about all anime shit. You better be ready for spoilers or don't listen to this shit.
Be mad as hell. Thanks a lot, guys.
Ever created.
How y'all feel about One Punch Man?
You said what?
How y'all feel about One Punch Man? As an anime. I know it's a parody joint. I know it's a parody, but how y'all feel about it as an anime?
It's
the first season was way better than the first one. The most recent one was not all that.
The first season was better than the first one?
First one? That's wild.
The second.
I'm about to say it's a One Punch Man 2. I didn't even know that. You ahead of the game.
The first season is better than the first one, nigga. I was watching when it was recording, nigga. That shit way better than the outcome.
But One Punch Man is it's not for me. That's just how I feel personally about it. I don't think it's a bad show in general, but it's just not for me.
I know I had it as anime, but for real, to be honest, you can't include that in anime talk. It's strictly a parody, bro. Like
you said Fire Force?
Fire Force. How you feel about Fire Force?
Yes, I watched Fire Force. Yes.
Season 2 of Fire Force? Oh my god, yo. I thought season 1 was good, but then that's such a good show.
That's another cold fight, Fire Force from the Shimmer Fight show. That's a cold fight.
That's a cold fight. Oh my god, like that was one of them fights that just had me hype the whole time. Every time somebody did some new shit, I'm just like, oh my god.
Fire Force. Y'all know the real cold fight anime?
What?
Charizard versus Magmar.
Wow.
That's out of left field. I was not expecting you to say that.
All right, so let's see.
Fucking fight, nigga.
So I scroll down here and hit leave studio. Okay.
Whole fight, man. Oh, no, don't worry,
Charizard versus
Tazz,
Magmar.
I mean,
That was a
whole
cold fight.
fight. I ain't gonna hold
Nigga,
you, but that just was not. That was not.
Mewtwo was a cold fight. Nigga, Ash Ketchum versus Mewtwo was a cold fight.
Man, that was no cold
This nigga-
fight. That was a beatdown.
This nigga ran up on a Pokemon that nobody had a chance of winning and stole off on it, bro. It don't get no colder than that, bro.
He
don't
didn't
get
even
no-
steal off.
He
He didn't even
didn't
steal off on him.
The punch didn't land.
I can't
It
let
don't
you get
matter.
this
He
off
fell
after what
off.
you said
He
about going to
tried.
pizza earlier. I can't let you get that off. You saying Ash running up on
tried.
Mewtwo is cold, but going to
Well,
pizza isn't cold.
I should be trash. Like, I'm gonna come through this goddamn camera.
Like, come on now.
What's cold about it? What was cold about it? The moment, right? The moment. The moment was cold.
No, nigga, Ash Ketchum literally stealing off on a Pokemon that nobody could beat is a cold moment. You can't deny that.
He didn't steal off on him.
He
stole off
tried
on
to
this
hit
nigga,
him
bro.
and got blocked.
No, he didn't. He attempted to
He
steal
stole
off
off,
and hit a
nigga.
force
If
field.
I swing on you, that's stealing off. If I connect or not, I still stole off. I tried, nigga. I attempted to steal off on you. Nobody
So
else
listen,
tried
you
to
saying
steal
this-
off on you.
Tried to fight, go back and lost.
Nobody
The
else
fuck? It was still a good fight, right? You contradicted yourself right now.
It's the
Okay,
moment
so-
you basically saying.
Okay,
Who
quote
stole off?
unquote, if you still off on me and miss, and I come back and hit you with a haymaker and drop you, you lost, right?
Yeah, you lost. I said it was a cold moment. I didn't say he ain't. I ain't say he won.
There was
I said
nothing.
that
There was
Greatest fight
That nigga
scene.
had
I
heart,
thought
bro.
it didn't matter. I thought we was just talking fight scenes. What happened?
There-
What that intro?
there was
I literally
nothing
just said
cold
he mentioned
about that moment.
Joke. I literally just said me mentioning that was a joke. Y'all niggas kept getting into it. I literally just said that.
Or missed that part, so I
Literally
ain't
just
gonna hold.
said, I was joking when I said that shit. It's cool. You hear when the shit play back.
I
I
said I
was
heard
really
what the fuck I
just
wanted to hear. I admitted it.
Okay, fair enough. I'll let you off of that one.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You know. I ain't got no more fight scenes though that I could think of. There's a lot though. If you really start thinking about,
Y'all just gonna forget about. Y'all just gonna forget about the. Y'all gotta forget about the 29-day fight scene we had with Goku and Frieza.
Okay, Gohan and Cell fought for 30.
I was not.
Hey. Goku versus Frieza is a 3-hour fight fucking video on YouTube. That's a 3-hour fucking fight. Bro.
And you know what the bad thing about it is? For an hour and 45 minutes, he was charging the Spirit Bomb.
Nigga, and for 2 hours he had 5 minutes left before the world fucking blew up.
The longest 5 minutes I've ever seen.
Longest 5 minutes ever, bro. That
See-
shit lasted for
see-
2 weeks.
See, the thing about that I had to realize and think is that he was talking Namek time, you know.
Yeah.
Nah,
I saw
That's
about that.
the only logical way to think about this.
Yeah, I saw videos about it was Namek time, so 5 minutes of Namek. It's kind of like
It's only a smooth 8 hours on Earth, you know.
Fair
like,
enough.
they said the fight happened to like. They said the fight actually happened real fast, but I don't know. Like, there's a lot of contradicting stories that go on. Back. Dragon Ball has horrible writing, but I still love it because I grew up on it. That's the first anime I was into. But the writing sucks. It's nostalgic for me.
I do want to say one fight. I know that you all probably not gonna agree. We've already talked about My Hero, but I feel like Todoroki versus Deku at the end of season 3.
We're talking about the sports festival.
yes.
No, not the one at the sports festival. The one after All Might lost to One for All. They fought again, and I
Wait,
feel like that was a
All Might
really
lost to
important.
One for All?
Oh no, actually, he
I
beat
thought he
One for All.
won.
I'm sorry, he
Must
beat
have-
One for All.
I
I'm
was
sorry. Yeah, but I think that
No,
fight was really, really dope because I mean it showed both of their skills off. They had learned how to use their abilities a lot better. It was an emotional moment because you could see that was the first time Bakugo, who was usually like a real aggressive ass nigga, was crying because he felt like he let down his biggest hero, and the fact that Bakugo ended up winning. Like it wasn't just the old cliche protagonist win shit, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was a good fight. But you can't bypass All Might and One for All's fight though.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, we can't do that.
You can't do that. You got that was the A1 fight.
That is one thing I will say about My Hero. I feel like it has a really great amount of fight scenes, and like has a lot of them.
I think like that the All Might One for All thing, like the moment and the fight was like just as good because they did enough build up for it where it was like, and then they gave hands like just straight disrespect both ways. It ended up being his retirement. Like, oh my god.
I thought that was a really cool fight.
Hell yeah.
Well, anybody else? Any other fights y'all can think of?
Let me see.
Oh, we ain't say Naruto versus Sasuke. The fuck?
Oh, so we got we gotta talk about that one.
Yeah.
Gotta talk
Let's talk
about
that one.
Naruto.
They both lost hard. That was like what the pinnacle fight scene of all animes. Like,
I wouldn't put it at that. Honestly, Naruto versus Sasuke wasn't that. It was great, but it wasn't. I wouldn't put it in like top 5 type joint. Hey, it was a great fight. I feel like we all knew Naruto was gonna win.
Yeah, it annoyed me because it was like y'all just won the war, and now Sasuke talking about let's square up, bro. Go lay down, take a nap.
That's what he messed up at. He should have when he took a break. That's what he messed up at.
You know what I'm saying? Like you should replenish some nutrients, did something. You just out here talking about
and he gonna challenge a nigga with a whole beast that gives him energy. Come on, bro. Like, come on.
There's no one I dislike in the anime universe more than Sasuke as a kid.
See, I feel the same way, but I'm gonna hold
Sasuke has no character development throughout the whole series until he gets a daughter. Then he shows a little bit of compassion.
He's still a shit as a parent. Sasuke's just all around, but he's a cold fighter. Like, I mean, as an adult, I give him like, you know, he's useful, valuable, whatever. But I like him
as not even as an adult because fucking Killer Beefs whooped this nigga. Like the fucking when he went to the Hokage summit, they whooped this nigga. Like he was getting whooped.
At that nigga twice.
No. He wasn't even as an adult then. He was like what 17 back then. So I forgot that. And Shippuden, he was like what 17, 18,
he was
17.
Yeah.
So yeah, he wasn't an adult back then. But this nigga was getting whooped. Everything he was trying, that was whooping this nigga.
It was bad.
It was bad out for Sasuke.
It was bad. It was.
Sasuke is catching a lot of.
That's the only thing you can really say about it. That's the only thing I have for that. Sasuke really did get his ass beat a lot.
Yeah. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all from shit that he started. Like every single time.
He's always bothering people just to get his ass whooped. He's an ass nigga.
This nigga pull up with the smoke and then get smoked every time. It's like, damn, bro, you would think he would learn. Every time he pulled up to go fight somebody, he was getting
vengeance. Well, I mean, he did win against Itachi, but that was plot armor too.
Itachi let him win. Itachi had the whole plan.
Yeah.
No, that's plot armor.
Because he definitely on a straight fair ones. Like if Itachi was murderous against his younger brother, he'd have lost.
Oh yeah, quickly.
100%.
That can be said about a lot of people though. If you talk about Itachi, like he could really own a lot of people if he really cared about it a lot.
Yeah, like if he really wanted to kill you from the start, a lot of people would not survive against Itachi like that all.
Itachi had a lot of compassion. He's known for the way he was like. I think they said it in one of the flashbacks when he was like, his father said he was super compassionate, and I don't think like people realize that as much, but he really was.
Hell yeah, he went through all that shit just to save Sasuke. His whole fucking life story is about saving Sasuke and the fucking the village. Like this nigga whole story is about
killed his whole clan to save.
Like he didn't care about himself. What if Itachi cared about himself? What if he went out and really wanted to snatch Sasuke's eyes and go about doing his own thing?
He would have been unstoppable. He would have been Madara.
Yeah,
but worse.
Yeah. And he was. He was sick too. If he had AIDS, Itachi would have been the coldest nigga.
Come on, man. Really? Come on, man. Really?
Come on. Family friendly show. Family friendly show.
He could have had cancer, y'all.
If he had
AIDS.
So we just gonna Magic Johnson him? That's what we're gonna do? Okay.
Hey, that's it.
I'm with it.
All right. His bitch. He don't seem like type of nigga to be out here philandering.
Oh man.
Damn.
We went left. My bad.
This shit went all the way to the left. All right.
Hey, greatest fight scenes. We had to put. Had to bring it up. You know.
Gotta let niggas know. Hey, he cold.
Cold.
But another cold fight that happened in Naruto that we really didn't see too much of is the fourth Hokage versus Toby, when Toby was faking as Madara. We kind of saw like some of that fight.
But Obito was pretending to be Toby, pretending to be Madara. You mean?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah,
a lot going on.
A lot going on.
Yeah, that nigga had hella after images everywhere, just waiting on motherfuckers. Hey, he was whoever he said he was, and if he wasn't, then why would you say he was? That's my opinion.
Okay.
That's my opinion on Toby.
What song is that, y'all? Don't.
The Way I Am, Eminem.
Okay, it was Eminem. I can't remember who it was. But no, that was I think that was a good, but I can't name that as like a GOAT fight scene just because I didn't get to see enough of it.
Yeah, it wasn't enough. That's why I said, had we saw enough of it, like that shit could have been like some real shit.
It wasn't powerful.
And this nigga, the fucking fourth Hokage, just be leaving marks on every fucking where he go. He teleport to any spot on Earth where he want to. That shit cold.
Somebody said he wasn't as cold as they made him out to be. I don't know if I agree with that, but that his only, he really didn't have much in his repertoire. Like he was just fast.
He is cold though. He is cold.
He is cold. He is cold.
I mean,
he was just fast.
Right, like aside from being fast, like he literally could teleport to shit that he left his mark on.
That's fast.
Yeah, he basically did when he wasn't fast. He would teleport.
That's what I'm saying. Like he could get places quickly. He could do shit niggas couldn't do because he could teleport. So I mean, it was a good whatever. But it's cold. I'm not denying that it's cold.
Combat, bro. Like you punch me and I block your shit. Boom, left a mark on your shit. Now I can teleport to you whenever I want. That's easy. That's cold.
That's cold. I'm gonna let you have it. I was just bringing up the point.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, some people do try to discredit the fourth Hokage, but Minato is that nigga. Second Hokage and the fourth Hokage is like the two of the coldest Hokages out there.
I feel like every Hokage was hyped up to be the strongest Hokage at some point. They've said that. The only ones that they haven't said that about was Tsunade and Kakashi when he was Hokage.
Hey, Tsunade want nothing but a doormat, bro. She just fucking a cup holder or something. Like she just there to be there, bro.
Come on,
nobody.
Man.
It's no
bro. Come get off.
Come on, man. Don't do Tsunade like that.
Exactly.
Y'all be killing me. Bro. And we want to get on that whole like niggas in anime hate women shit because y'all really.
No, she really is not strong, bro. She just strong. That's it.
And that's cool. Fuck you mean?
Every anime got a strong nigga.
But this strong.
Not everyone.
She had no smart strategies or nothing. She
but do they got slugs though? Do they got slugs though?
Old strong ass healer.
Tell them again, Jordan. Tell them again, Jordan. Do they got slugs?
No. Exactly.
Don't fucking slug. She saved everybody. Technically, everybody would have died if it wasn't for her.
That's what you do when you support not a fucking Hokage.
But she was the only one. Jiraiya didn't want to do it.
Other Hokage out there healing niggas. The other Hokage's out there at war. She's out there healing niggas because it's all she good for. Support.
Bro, what you mean, man? By the Hokage going out there handling their business, they still supporting the cause. What you talking about?
That's different. They want healing niggas, bro. These niggas are ready for action, war.
And she was ready for war.
No, she wasn't. She was crying over her fucking dead lover. This bitch, her dead lover came out to life, almost tricked her in the middle of war. Y'all Tsunade. That's y'all. I
cannot stand when y'all act like emotions aren't a thing that could not have happened to anybody for her particular storyline.
Being brought back to life from dead, and she still fell for this shit. That's y'all Hokage.
All right.
Quiet now.
I mean, that's happening in a few animes though. Somebody get brought back to life.
We're talking about Tsunade.
I understand acting like a full fucking response to seeing the love of your life who died tragically in your arms come back. Wouldn't trick anybody. Who else did that happen to in the show? Who else did that happen to? Who else did it happen to?
None of the other Hokages.
Okay, then. So you can't say
Hashirama came back and told Madara, nigga, I'll deal with you later. I got other shit to do. This nigga's cold. Like, nigga,
that's
fuck
not
you.
the love of his life.
Fuck that. Tsunade, like, oh my god, I'm so in love. I miss you.
I mean, bro, Hashirama wasn't banging Madara, bro. He wasn't banging him. What are you talking about? But he wasn't banging Madara.
It was like you make.
That's what we know.
Yeah, she's weak.
Yeah, what Jordan said. As far as we know.
She's strong,
exactly. As far as we know, there.
Strong, but she weak.
All right.
This nigga been dead since she was a fucking
having emotions and feelings and shit makes you weak. Heard.
In the middle of war, yeah, it really does. It literally does.
All right.
Niggas fighting for the fucking shinobi villages, and she out there in love with a nigga who been dead for 30 plus years.
We know how Pooch would have been out there in that war then. Oh man, the homie just died. Man, forget that, bro. Leaf Village, bro. We gotta go get these niggas, bro.
Nigga on Leaf, nigga.
His wife come back. He like, fuck that bitch, man.
On the Leaf Village, bro. We gotta go handle this.
The fuck I look like falling in love with somebody who was already dead before. Nah, nigga, you a ghost. Don't come back to me. I saw you die. Nah, don't come back to me now. You dead, bro. You don't even know, nigga. You don't even know we got iPhone 11s now, bro. Don't come to me.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, it's the same as iPhone X. That's what I'm saying.
Like, nigga, fuck out there. She weak. She the weakest Hokage in terms of being a real Hokage.
Man, what are you talking about? She did the paperwork. She did the paperwork.
Yeah, she did do hella paperwork though, and she had the bitch with the pig.
Not protecting a village and holding it down. The third Hokage was the worst. He made a series of reckless ass decisions that fucked the shit up.
Boom.
Hey, the third Hokage was not to be fucked with.
What you mean?
Like if we thinking about it truly, like how the hell you gonna tell the fourth Hokage you gonna protect his son and then turn around and let him live a life of peril? Where if you literally would have just said this is like if they would have announced that he was the fourth Hokage's son, my man would have got so much more respect. But you kept that shit a secret for why? There was no real reason for that.
He had a fucking 9-tailed beast inside of him, like,
and everybody knew that.
That
bro,
no, like, it's politics. Well, if you a Hokage,
bad politic decision. Danzo would have made
for president, and I got a fucking demon child. What if I'm running for president? I got a demon child that could kill everything at any point. Man, I'm not gonna tell motherfuckers I got a demon child. Fuck that nigga.
Bro, he could have killed tomorrow and didn't.
The third Hokage literally came back, reanimated, and said, "Damn, I fucked up." In so many ways. He literally said that when he came.
He's still better than Tsunade.
Not as a Hokage.
What you mean? How? Tsunade was the reason why all that happened.
Tsunade was cleaning up his mistakes. Her entire tenure was fixing his problems.
His mistakes came from the motherfuckers before him, though. He was cleaning up other mistakes. By the time they got to Tsunade, they were dealing with were in the past at that time. Tsunade was dealing with a fucking healthy leaf village, and all she had to deal was the
How was she dealing with a healthy leaf village? She came right after Orochimaru destroyed the fucking leaf village. What are you talking about?
Orochimaru destroyed the leaf village? What?
When he fought the Brotherhood. What?
All that damage?
Orochimaru destroyed the whole leaf village. I thought Pain did that.
Pain did it again. The leaf village got destroyed twice by Orochimaru when Pain came to
he destroyed the whole that nigga destroyed like 20%.
They were in a rebuilding arc when Tsunade came back. They were rebuilding the village from Orochimaru's attack.
Some more shit going on. That's what I'm saying. The fucking Hokages before Tsunade was dealing with all this shit. By the time Tsunade was there, she didn't have to deal with no real shit.
Bro.
Tsunade ain't dealing with no real shit. That was Tsunade. When motherfuckers trying to kidnap Naruto and shit, that was going on these missions and keeping Naruto from everybody. Tsunade wasn't even in the fucking midst because she wasn't important enough.
Hey, look, bro, I'm gonna let you finish, but it really just hit me. The leaf village got destroyed twice. Homeowners insurance must have been fucking crazy.
I hate you so much.
That shit like Hogwarts, nigga.
Yeah, Lee.
Japan is a socialist country, though, so I don't think so. If we sorry.
Continue. I'm sorry. It just hit me. Somebody house got.
Them niggas got fucking shinobi ninjas running through that bitch. They got Godzilla out that whole Japan be going through some shit, bro. So good with this shit.
Can you imagine like living in the shinobi times? Like
Nah, that
graduating your chunin like exam and then having to go fight Madara. I would have stayed home. I don't know what is it called when you defect. That would have been me.
Yeah,
I'd use PTO.
I'd have been AWOL.
PTO.
PTO like a bug, boy.
No way. See,
like a bitch. Like, oh, we fight who? The nigga that I've been learning about, the fucking statue in the village. That's who we got. Nah, bro, I ain't signed up for that.
You got that. That wasn't on my. You know, I was trying to fight the clouds and shit. You want smoke?
Like, nigga, I signed up for C and D rank missions. Like, what? This is an S rank.
Don't get to an S. Ain't no way.
Here now. You wait. You want me to do what? You want to fight who? For 45K a year?
Let me hold it.
I'll see y'all next Tuesday.
But no, for real though, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this shit up because we've been on this bitch for a minute now. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this shit up.
Talk about. We're gonna have a great season.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think so too. Definitely.
Definitely.
The vibe is definitely right for this.
Oh yeah, for sure. But hey, everybody listening, go ahead and let us know your greatest fight scenes that you think about anime. We gotta create polls on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all social media. We're gonna create polls from the most popular ones and we're gonna post them. So y'all go ahead and listen and vote. And we have those out to you by next week before the next show.
Yes, sir.
Anime-Niacs, we out.
We out.
Okay.
If you live in the Hidden Leaf, you need homeowners insurance.
Yo!